They are an amazing team, arguably the best ever, and they have a semi-final series ahead of them yet again. And let's get to their captain, Nathan Cleary, on the Bundy mic at WIN Stadium. And Nathan, a big win, 20-point victors, 16 players rested last week. How did you think today's hit-out was, and how are you feeling heading into the finals?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Obviously, it was pretty up and down, bit of a roller coaster of a game, much like our season, I guess. But very happy to get out here and get the win. It was probably easy to get a little bit distracted. Obviously, we saw the Warriors lose last night, so we knew if we won, we'd be versing them and sort of have an eye to next week. But glad that we got the job done. Under a bit of duress in the second half, but yeah, happy to get the job done and stoked to be in the finals and really looking forward to next week.
Hey Nathan, obviously it's Mel Meninga, mate. Congratulations on making it. Obviously it looked a bit dusty early, but I just think the way that your team's been managed, the way obviously the rest of some of their key guys, 16 rested last week. I thought the game was, yeah, wasn't. You obviously like to have done it better, but I'm thinking you're well set up for the rest of the final series.
Yeah, thanks, Mel. I think so too. Yeah, there were disappointing parts of today, but ultimately we got the 2 points, we got the win, what we wanted to do, and you know, we've got bigger fish to fry now, and yeah, obviously we're going to have to be a lot better, but yeah, really looking forward to it. I think we've been managed well this back end of the season, and yeah, we've got no excuse to just hit the finals, all guns blazing, and yeah, see what we can do.
Hey Nathan, it's Cooper. Loving seeing a halfback wearing head tape at the moment, so keep it going through the finals, mate.
Did you ever do that, Coops?
No, I never tackled anyone to get my head hit, mate, so all good. But talk to me about your energy, talk to me about Isaiah Yeo, and just how the leadership group is feeling ahead of another finals campaign.
Yeah, really excited, to be honest. Obviously, it's a lot different to the last few years where we've had the luxury of having that second week and knowing if we didn't get the win, we'd get another chance. But I think it's exciting to do it a different way. You know, we know it's going to be extremely tough, but every final series is a new competition now, and yeah, we're just going to have to be playing our best footy in finals time. And yeah, I think it's a great challenge for not only us as a club, but as a leadership group. Obviously got a few young guys that haven't experienced it yet, so getting them up to speed and getting them playing their best footy too.
Good on you, Nath. Another great win today. The bigger the game, the better you play. So it sets up nicely for you over the next few weeks. Good luck next week in your first semi against the Warriors.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
There he is, yep. Nathan Cleary. What a player. I mean, you're pretty funny already today, Coops. Cracking jokes already.
Ambitions and capabilities mixed up, mate. I'm a pretty funny guy, you know.
Yeah. But he's all class, isn't he? Like, in all seriousness, you can tell he's got that look. He wasn't worried about the result today. Yeah, they wanted to get the win. It was a patchy performance. It wasn't one of their better ones, but it's like, all right, bring on next week. This is when I shine. This is when we shine. This is what we love and where we thrive. And they are ready to rock.
Yeah, as Nathan said, they've got an eye on to next week. You know, they know they're going to play in the finals. So it's tough. It's tough mentally. You know, we've probably all of them been in our situation before where, you know, you just want to get through the game. You want to play reasonably well. You know, obviously you want to win, but also you got this eye to the future. You want to get through the game unscathed. No, I think that's what happened to the Panthers today. I mean, they won 40-20. Obviously, 20 points is not, you know, the coach would be. But they got something. They got something to work on, you know, for next week anyway.
They got the game style. They got the talent. They got the toughness to go all the way. The only question mark I have is, do their best players have enough energy to do it again? Because they're going to have to win 4 games in a row, and you're never going to doubt them to do that. But they go over to New Zealand, and they are favourites to win that game. New Zealand are not playing well at the moment. They've got injuries to some players. Fisher Harris there against his old team. There's some juicy storylines, but I still think Penrith will be favourites, should win that game, and they'll progress.
Let's have a look at the road to the finals. It is the Raiders up against the Broncos, the Sharks up against the Roosters, Melbourne Storm taking on the Bulldogs. They're all blockbusters. And then this one here, coming off the back of that game, the Panthers will play the Warriors at Mount Smart Stadium next week, Mel.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure the days just yet, but you know, 4 great games. You know, so I think 4 or the 8 best teams, they all finished on a positive. When you talk about points differential, they all had to work hard to get there. You know, there's a lot of consistency in that top 4, and then obviously the bottom 4, they had to work for it. You know, so I think it's set up for a great final series, but also think it's set up for maybe, the first grand final winner out of the bottom four as well. So I just think that, with the Panthers there, and I think the Roosters are on a bit of a roll at the moment. The Broncos are going great, so I think all fans for every club would be hopeful of the chances.
Yeah, to back up Mal's point, I think the teams this week that have the home final need to play with their home crowd behind them. The Warriors, they're not playing at a level enough to say they're going to worry the competition for the next couple of weeks. But if they play at home and do some damage and knock out Penrith, geez, that opens up the competition. Same with the Raiders. They've had a lot of momentum, but they've been the best team this year. But they need to run off the back of that home ground momentum, and it just opens up what the finals could be.